Tracking storms as we head into the overnight hours. Now we have a line through Lakes Country, including Bemidji, the Mahnomen County area, and northern Becker County, all the way through the FM, and then they swirl back down into parts of northeast South Dakota. Just to let you know, our storm team keeping our eyes on the skies for you, and Eric Whitehill positioned out on these storms here, some moving into the FM area we're keeping our eyes on. Some significant hail potential from these cells. There is a severe thunderstorm warning here for the FM area. It does include Dilworth and northern and western reaches of Clay County. And just now getting ready to cross along the I-94 corridor near Castleton is a hail core right here. You can see it in pink. This is moving to the northeast at about 30 miles per hour. Also, a core of very heavy rain, and that's what we're getting at the studios here in South Fargo, moving to the north and east at about 35 miles per hour. And another little developing core of hail. We have gotten reports of hail in South Moorhead and now the Dilworth area as that little cell works its way through. Once this does, there's more storms down to the south of us that could pass right over the FM area. So some waterlogged conditions. So we take a look tonight. Here's a look at the hail size estimates. We have three distinct areas. Good news for the storm that's leaving the Maple River area and heading up toward the general vicinity of Castleton. The hail potential diminishing just a pinch, but it's still stout. Where you see the greens and that yellow pixel there, 1 to 2 inch diameter hail possible from that cell. Now moving into West Fargo and through Horace was another bright cell, but that too is tapered off just a pinch as it pushes into West Fargo primarily. Notice South Fargo here kind of in between these thunderstorm updrafts. So as we look off to the east, this storm out over Moorhead and western reaches of Clay County has intensified with its hail potential over the last couple of scans. Needless to say, along this line moving to the northeast into northern Cass and Clay counties, some significant hail producers are on the way. So we take a look at the slightly bigger picture. These cells stretch down to the northern Richland County area and in Lisbon, where we did have reports of 1 to 1.25 inch diameter hail, and in Cogswell, a report of 2.8 inch diameter hail from the cells that moved through that area. Now, southern parts of Richland County seeing storms moving in, and this line is moving to the east-northeast at about 35 miles per hour. It's moving into Traverse County right now, so Wheaton, you'll be seeing storms, as will Sisseton. And Sisseton, as we take a look at Lakes Country, we have some thunderstorm cells that are robust. The hail potential there up to 1/2 inch to 1 inch diameter hail from any one of these storms. But as a rule, most of the storms forming in Lakes Country have been a little weaker as far as hail potential goes. That being said, a severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect for many of our North Dakota, South Dakota border counties until the wee hours of the morning at 2 a.m. We could see storms later than that. Right now, 75 Fargo, 77 in Wahpeton, 79 in Fergus Falls, 69 in Jamestown. Here's the best area where we'll have the highest chance for some severe weather tonight, including that damaging wind and also hail. A live look right now from our Storm Team Skycam network here in South Fargo. A lot of heavy rain in South Fargo right now, but the good news is no huge hailstones here in South Fargo. 75 now at the airport. Moorhead has 73 degrees. And here's your hour-by-hour forecast as we take you from 10 o'clock until the overnight hours. This activity is expected to kind of continue moving east, but fade off a little bit, but that's not the case south of the border. And because of that, that risk of severe weather or strong storms will be throughout Lakes Country and our southern viewing area for much of the night. And then look out, storms, according to this model, expected to blossom out west. And as we go into the day tomorrow, these storms could be strong to severe with some hail threat, but gusty straight line winds and very heavy rain also a real risk. Those quickly move through the region as we go through the midday hour. Things calm down for a little bit. Temperatures rise from near 70 into the 80s for midday, and then a scorcher near 90 for southeast North Dakota. A little more comfortable up to the north where we're expecting 80 to 85 degrees. Once again, as we head into tomorrow night, some thunderstorms in the same general vicinity as where we're seeing them form tonight, and then another round possible overnight from the west. A lot of stormy weather here as we go through the next 24 hours. We rise and shine with thunderstorm chances through the morning, a little bit of a midday break, and then spotty to scattered. Thunderstorms tomorrow evening could once again be severe, particularly in the areas highlighted here from Fargo and Grand Forks down to Ellendale, Jamestown, and Valley City. The heat is on down in the Southern Valley as we'll see temperatures in southeast North Dakota kiss 90 degrees. Be a little bit cooler off in Lakes Country and along the Highway 2 corridor and points north with 75 to 80 degrees as a rule. Here's an ominous sight from a previous line of storms that made its way into Gatsky. Jacqueline, thanks for uploading your photo. Numerous photos from tonight's storms in Lakes Country and here the FM area. Thank you for uploading your photos. The 4th of July, the morning could have storms. Right now it looks like a break midday with scattered thunderstorms on the evening of your 4th. Cooler to close out the work week, but the heat quickly returns Friday into Saturday as well, Mike, as our active weather pattern continues here across the valley. So
we've been taking a look at the sky cam and all the lightning from above, but let's take a look at what we're seeing on the streets right now of Fargo. Look at this. This is right outside our parking lot just a moments ago. The rain is coming down, and the rain is coming down hard. And I think it's actually gotten straighter. While you were doing your weather, I walked on. That's my car right there. Let's hope there's no hail.
Right.
Okay.
And your car at home, too. Hey, I want to pass along a new warning that was just issued while I was talking about the weather for tomorrow. But the central parts of Clay County now, that third hail core that was really blossoming over Moorhead, the National Weather Service issuing a severe thunderstorm warning for that storm that will be impacting the Highway 10 corridor and points north towards Ulen in the upcoming half hour to 45 minutes. The potential for 1 to 2 inch diameter hail and wind gusts as high as 60 miles per hour will be possible with that cluster of storms moving through our area, Mike.
All right, let's take a break. Maybe we'll show you Skycam as we go to break and get you caught up on some other news, some sports, and certainly any more weather developments. Stick around.